People who, in many instances, have absolutely no clue what they are doing. The Marxists, the anarchists, the looters, the agitators.
Well, now there's nothing to talk about, so.
The anarchists.
Bitches leave.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Everybody.
Love to do this.
That went slightly better.
That went really well.
It did not go slightly better than the worst it could have possibly gone.
That went slightly better than the worst it
Okay.
could have possibly gone.
Oh man, I was like, geez, now this is broken.
Yeah.
But I labeled it as episode 159, Friendsgiving Special. Logic X. Oh, that's just that was already on there. But it's a name blather live.
Hi.
Yeah.
From New York.
Live in person, but
Yes.
not live to you.
Yeah.
Are we
Straight
streaming?
from the
We're not
casting
streaming?
couch.
We're not
Yeah.
streaming.
We're not streaming.
No.
Are we
No.
streaming?
Are we live?
No, we're not streaming.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. As Bill O'Reilly said,
Our hero.
he said, dang it, this doesn't work.
Look at that, and I'm like, oh yeah, seems pretty creepy.
But no, that's what the people who interacted with Bill O'Reilly said. But
Yeah.
well, as Bill O'Reilly said, he just wants to get together with one of the
Headstrong, stubborn, quibbling, self-centered, vindictive, obnoxious, hormonal, sexually preoccupied, evil, thieving, cross-dressing jerks.
for whatever reason, I got this entire thing. Not shout out to Roland, I guess, because I can't get my auxiliary input in the fourth channel to work correctly. Thank you very
You'll
much.
be hearing from us.
from my lawyers. Exactly. And we'll catch you.
You're pooping the bed?
And
Again.
But we all just had Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanks.
everybody.
And
Give it.
at least we went to Natalie and I went to a big family one. Natalie made everyone stop and do a land acknowledgement. And all of the conservatives in the family were like, oh, brother. But
And I said, brother, that's gendered. We don't use that kind of language.
I'm a liberal today, not a leftist. But
Everyone's worst nightmare.
it all went pretty well.
It did.
I think we're doing pretty good for having stuffed ourselves with food and then get together and sit around and wait for me to fiddle with the knobs, fiddle with my knobs right in front of everyone.
Yeah.
I'm a real knob fiddler. But how was your Thanksgiving?
It was
today?
pretty good.
I
It was
didn't
pretty
really ask a
good.
lot.
We went to Friendsgiving. It was running a little behind, so I was full of cheese by the time we started eating.
It's full of cheese.
Cheese. There was a very large cheese platter. Couldn't stop myself.
Salami, the guys in commie.
Yeah.
So you needed to go with that.
Yep,
But
yep.
you're like
You need commie
eat meat or
salami.
Indeed.
something. Yeah, Cowboy's like, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was delicioso.
It was a Friendsgiving. It wasn't with your family.
Yeah, no, not with my family.
Oh.
I had to take Carl to a dog border for the holiday because drama, but
Oh, yeah.
I didn't feel like going back to Othello. There's no dog borders over there.
No borders.
No
Wow.
borders.
And to think that they're rural, red area.
Yeah,
No
no
borders.
borders.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You would think that they would have some,
some kind of
borders, but
borders.
it's just lawless dogland out there. Carl
And that's
doesn't do
how-
well with that. He needs rules.
And that's how a lot of those people spell it, too. B-O-A-R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Borders.
Open borders.
Yeah, definitely.
Good thing they closed up those borders. See?
Yeah.
And then it comes back to affect them. There are
Yeah.
no borders in
Yeah,
Othello.
Borders.
It's especially
Danae's not gonna
racist
be there.
against my Chihuahua. Absolutely.
Yeah, there were no borders that would accept the dog.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Didn't have the
Yeah.
proper papers. Yeah. We only take German shepherds.
That and like doodles of some kind.
Yeah.
Anyways.
French
Oh, yeah.
doodles.
for now. French poodles.
Golden doodles.
And of course, golden retriever, but no one's boarding them. They take them with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just saw a really cute golden retriever on the street with its owner. But
Oh,
it
that's
reminded me, Doug and I had a golden
So
retriever.
you couldn't just pick it up
growing
for me.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know you were, or what you were doing for Thanksgiving. I was definitely like kind of dreading it a little bit, and like really had built up in my head that it wasn't going to be fun. And it's like, because there has been, stuff in the past, but I was telling Doug before, it's like this week did a bunch of work.
I think Natalie's the most radical of the family get-togethers.
Yeah.
If it comes down to it, yeah.
For sure. And it feels
Surprising.
like, we were talking about just, it's like not to whine or anything, but what it feels like microaggressions can feel like, where it just can be really annoying to be around too, and just like kind of like put you on edge, make you feel like kind of guarded, which is like really a not good way to like be yourself and be relaxed, is to be on guard. But
On guard.
Yeah.
But she did well in the fencing competition that we had. There's
great.
we've got a big yard. Only 2 children got injured.
Yeah.
But,
But they deserved it.
Yeah.
Who took the medal on that?
One of the children that
Yeah.
they
We had
gave it
it's
to
like,
him. Yeah.
everybody gets a medal
It's like,
nowadays. It's
get
just-
good.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, I don't care what you 5.
Punk
yeah.
ass bitch.
It was it was nice. I've been feeling like a lot of things. Okay, so my coworker, like on Monday morning in our staff meeting, she's like, my car wouldn't start, I had to walk to work. So could someone give me a jump? Like, she lives kind of close or whatever. And we're like, yeah. So we have our staff meeting, and then at the end of it, her dad gets there to our office and is like, had gone and jumped her car for her, driven an hour to go jump her car. And it was just like, so she's like she has a master's degree, but she's like in her, like, she went, got her master's degree right after she got her bachelor's degree. She's in her 20s. She lives, I don't know. She had just been living with her parents after like school. She got this like her first real job and stuff. And her dad came, drove over from wherever they're Bainbridge or whatever, or Gig Harbor. So it's like an hour, whatever. And jumped her car and like drove it to the church, our office.
Left it running on the ferry because it was going to die.
And drove it over because it's like a couple minute drive, if she drives to work. But and she was just like, oh, and we're like, oh, what a great dad thing to do. And it made me so emotional. Like even right now, I'm thinking about like how much I miss my dad, like and how it's been like, just like not talking as much because we're just kind of like, there's been arguments. There's always like some things political, but I mean, just there's just been kind of like some tension or whatever. But also the more you put it off and like, you can really build up in your mind like that it's going to be way worse and put people in a bad light before you even get there, which is like then just really setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
So I did a bunch of work this week, like talking to Umberto, even on the way there, just like, not in a bad way, just like talking and like crying about things or whatever, but felt really good. It was like, oh yeah, I do love my family and I like being around them. And it was nice, to be just feeling like okay around them.
Yeah.
But
you have to get there and do it and to see that, like, oh yeah, that was fine.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, it could be better, but no,
sure.
it wasn't.
And it was fun. It was fun actually, like playing games and just feeling like I just didn't want to be defensive, so I wasn't. And it's like then stuff can flow more easily, and there's not just like people aren't nitpicking myself. Whatever. It just was.
Yeah, I've had to talk to Dad after you've argued politics with him before or something and like defend you. And then I have to like start. It's like, well, we're just going to have the same talk already. It's like, just drop it. What are you talking about? You guys disagree. If you want to have the same talk with me, I think the same thing. And he's like, well, okay, as the enlightened centrist. that he is. Yeah, it was funny you were talking about dads doing stuff like that, and so we're in my new house. That's why there's this empty room. Looks great.
yeah.
Empty walls.
I forgot we were being recorded.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep forgetting that. Act natural.
Yeah.
Try to relax.
We didn't do a land acknowledgement.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to relax? It's a paradox.
We're on the land of the... I don't know.
Yakima, maybe people.
Maybe
or something?
Yakima peoples.
Kennewick? Maybe.
Yeah,
or-
of the Kennewick man.
Yeah.
No, that's...
No.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh.
But
Daytona.
yeah, Daytona, Florida man. He's not as old as Kennewick man, but they found his remains. No, but it was funny. So I was he checked in, asking how it was going. No, it was I sent him a screenshot of my certificate of occupancy, and I was like, got it. After failing one inspection and then fixing some things up, Amanda and I were here, and I was like digging in the dirt, putting in vent wells in the middle of the night. Well, it was probably like 9 o'clock. It was pitch black. Had my phone propped up against a shovel so I could have light and stuff.
God.
But past that, got my certificate of occupancy and sent it to him. And he was like, wow, that's great, exciting. And then like, what are you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm going to move in on Sunday. I got it. I'm moving in this weekend. And then like, I don't know, 36 hours later or whatever, he just sent me a random text. He's like, hey, sorry, I can't help you move on Sunday. We're going to be in Chelan. We won't be back till Thanksgiving. I was like, I didn't ask you to help me move. That's okay.
Yeah.
It was just out of nowhere. He's like, hey, sorry, we can't be there to help you move. I was like,
I wasn't even
that's
expecting
okay.
that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And so I got one friend, shout out to Justin, that helped carry the heavy stuff. Oh my God. We could just not talk politics and complain about stuff, or talk about how stupid I am with and not being serious now.
Okay.
But
You're pretty stupid.
Yeah. You're like, I usually tell you to give yourself some grace.
Yeah,
but
I'm.
No, you're
I
pretty
but I
dumb.
saw you moving in here.
Yeah.
I've seen the house. Like we have that gigantic couch out there, and and we're taking the main section, which doesn't split up because it's this L-shaped sectional, and it's got all these metal rails underneath it and electric, reclining options. And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be such a pain in the
It
ass.
has cup holders.
Yeah, light up cup holders, and
You got to be able to see your drinks, obviously.
And we're taking the main section, doesn't split up, so it's already like a 7-foot couch, and it doesn't split up. And we have to take it down the stairs of the apartment, and then turn a corner to get out the front door, and we couldn't do it. I was like, we're looking at it, sweating, the door's wide open, trying to tip it and go back, and then I put a gouge in the wall, and it's like, we're trying to get it through the door. It won't tip far enough back so that you can't just horizontally do it. And I can't, and it's too tall to be able to just have it vertical and spin it around the corner, so I took the threshold out of the door,
my God.
and then it still wouldn't go through. And we're just like, I don't understand. And like finally squeezed it through, like bent the threshold piece that was still there, and we get it out. I was like, the entire time, I'm like, how did I get this into this apartment? I don't understand why this is so difficult. And we get it into the U-Haul truck, and as we're like pushing it back, the backs of it come off. And I was like, oh my God,
That's
of
the
course the backs
worst.
come off. It's like, and we go up and get the other piece, pull the back off. We could take each piece individually. I was like, oh my God. And it was like, well, it's going to be really easy moving it into the house. There's no corner to turn. We could take the backs off.
Like, we
it was
could
like
have put it
2
without
seconds.
taking the back off into the new house.
Yeah, practically. Yeah.
Go
It's
right
like
to
now
the
we could
sliding
just
glass
like
door.
pull it off and
Yeah.
carry it with one hand man. It was the worst. I was like, well, there goes some of my deposit, because there's a lot of scrapes around. It's like I couldn't get the threshold to come back down perfectly anymore. I was like trying to screw it in. I was like, now this doesn't sit right, and everything's bent. And I was like, well,
Oh man.
that's what deposits are for, I guess. Is for when you forget that you can take the back off your couch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But if anyone has like a cool like mid-century modern couch they want to get rid of, I'd rather swap it anyway. So just hit me up.
All of that.
Yeah.
After all
To
of
get a
that,
different
I can
couch.
get it out real easy.
There you go.
You know?
Just reading from like his, in search of ad. That's like what you wrote
Yeah.
out for. You're like, so I'm pushing my old couch. So anyways,
just have the whole, just a clip of the show.
and then, so if you have a couch, I'm interested.
Yeah. Anyway, but you have to haul the old one out.
Yeah, and you can't take the back off.
Yeah, just so I can demonstrate how difficult this was. Actually, put it back in my old apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, that couch, it'd be cool. I mean, like, aesthetically, some mid-century modern thing, whatever. Of course. Who doesn't love a beautiful couch? But that one is
with
pretty
a
awesome
coffee
because it reclines.
Yeah,
and
it is
has
awesome.
Light-up cup holders.
Well, then
It's
I take
really
the-
handy, and you have a plug-in right there.
Yeah,
But,
there are USB
it's like not the
ports.
cutest thing I've ever seen. It's a
It
big,
is comfy.
overstuffed.
I just love
Couch.
Lazy Boy, Just
Yeah.
give me a recliner.
But they need to be...
Hear what
it's
she
like,
said about you?
why can't they... why can't they have more of both? Like, why can't they...
yeah,
Bold.
can I
Have a
have a
little bit more of-
mid-century modern Lazy Boy?
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Why
That's
does it have
also
to be
a
so
pull-out and a futon, and
And
it's
has,
comfortable.
and
Yeah.
has light up cup holders.
Yeah,
Yes.
cup holders is
But they're
is
hidden.
nice.
'Cause I don't like the looks of it.
That's
yeah,
also
I can hide with a cushion if I want or something.
that's
Like,
also
then you
how I
forget
feel.
your drink under there.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about like office chairs too. Like desk chairs are so ugly. It is like almost
Like this chair.
impossible to find. It is, but it's impossible to find something that's not like trying to look like it's from the year 2698.
Oh, yeah.
And like
super future.
you're going into space.
This is after two different dystopias.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the all of our thoughts of aesthetics are completely different.
Yeah, very futuristic.
Anyways.
Or some of them, it's like they're really cute, like mid-century or velvet or like this really cute stuff. It's like I can't sit in that all day and work
Yeah.
from home. That's totally for looks.
And it's
Yeah.
not ergonomic,
That's-
and it's
No.
just like why?
Not at all.
Yeah, you'll have the gamer posture. Yeah,
And it's really cute little
a
like
wingback
rose
chair.
gold, velvet
Can't
chair.
move it.
Yeah.
You just keep scooting it
Telling you,
around.
There's a market there. I want someone to find like
Like a massage chair, maybe.
Yeah, a massage chair that looks nice.
It's got
gives
wheels.
me good posture.
Yeah, it's
got wheels.
Spins easy. Totally silent.
can recline.
$150 out the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can find that. It's probably $6,500.
Right.
But I would look at
right.
ergonomic desks long enough, and you start, just clicking through so many things that are not what you're looking for anymore.
Yeah.
And they have those ones that are like literally like grandma's down, like sitting back.
Yeah, total gamer chair like that. It's like if you have 3 curved monitors.
It's got like a table on this side, a table on this side.
Yeah.
It's got like something for your like TV dinner, and then like 3
And you're like
So it's
literally
gonna be
in the
perfect.
air, like kind of lean back.
It's like, oh, this would be perfect for my dick sucking
and it's
machine.
almost got like it like leans back almost so that like you're like literally like
Yeah.
having the blood rush to your head.
It's also an inversion table and a sensory deprivation chair.
chamber.
You
Yeah,
just
if you
start,
need
everything
to.
falls asleep.
Yeah, and it's like it's so funny to imagine me in that too, doing just like kind of like office work that I do.
Someone
like
just calls you. Someone just calls you on Teams. You like pick up the video
They're
call.
like,
They're
dang,
like,
you've got
"Are
cool
you laying
wallpaper. It's
down?
my rug.
Your face is like blood red. It's like a tomato.
You're like, I'm so glad you called. Come to my house and help me up. I can't get up.
I got this chair on Temu.
Yeah.
It was like $7.
I couldn't say no to that.
It comes with a life alert bracelet if you're like too far back. Like, but the Life Alert bracelet was from Temu, and it just called somewhere in China.
On Teams.
Testing it out on like a 3-year-old answer.
Calls someone, the guy's like, just laying back. He's like, oh, I know what problem you're having. Okay.
Anyways, really just circling back while we're talking about.
Did you put a pin in something?
I did.
We're
I
circling
actually in my
back.
brain. I have to say I'm really proud of you for going to family stuff because I didn't.
I was wondering if you just didn't go.
Yeah, we're judging
or what.
you.
No.
I just didn't want to deal with my family.
Well, we're proud of you for doing that.
Yeah, I feel like
Thank you.
there's different times, where it's like there's something about needing space, and I feel like I just been kind of working through it. Sometimes you just need to work through some
working
stuff.
through it.
Kind of working through it.
Yeah.
And okay, I'll just say, Umberto and I were talking on the way, and this is funny, but man, it makes me look so bad because it was like, I just been working through some stuff this week, especially, and there's other thing, and Kelsey, whatever, just like, my life. Relationships and stuff that I have are close or have changed over the past year or so, whatever. And Umberto's like, really been there for me, and been like very honest too. Like, well, what do you, Natalie? Like, what are you wanting? Like, what are you gonna do about this? Like, people are gonna live their lives. They're gonna be like. So what can you do? Like really, challenging me
What are
to
you gonna
like
do?
take what I can and live my life the way that blah 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 whatever. And I was like, he's like, you ever think like therapy? And I end up just like pretty much just like, some people are just like, so smart they don't need therapy. I'm like, not everybody. And he's like, but like you mean? Like, you're the one? Like, pretty much.
God.
I was like, how perfect do you need to be? But it really was like, I felt like maybe I haven't been that self-reflective lately and have just been like kind of putting that onto other people. And it's like, well, I can just accept, be more like accept for who they are and not have to put on these expectations of, like my dad or whatever, be this person that they're not going to be, or not let it bother me so much, or not let it, just like consume the entirety of our relationship.
Just stop
or,
having feelings. It's really easy.
Yeah, just
don't
double up on my
care.
medication.
Exactly.
So, I feel like I haven't done mushrooms lately, and I want to just do like really like I've like taken a couple
Got some
like
in the
little pieces
freezer.
and stuff, but like get high on mushrooms. It's like a nice experience and like could be like kind of freeing.
Drugs are fun.
Exactly, and they can be. I've been saying I wanted to do it lately too, and I just haven't, or like do some acid or something like that for like, I'm feeling like too human or something. I just need to get like a little bit bigger.
I want to feel like a Wookiee.
I want to feel like like have some more perspective from the universe or whatever. Just
have a different perspective.
yeah. So like to refocus some things that I know to be true and bad. So, but it was nice.
Good.
And yeah, fun.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Yeah.
And that's why, this story is why.
The American people are tired of women.
I
So-
know. I bet Umberto is like, oh yeah, yep. No, just really going through it, just like a couple, sometimes you just gotta work through some stuff.
Yeah, I feel like Mercury's in retrograde or something. I'm feeling like that's been my vibe for like the last month. What do you think?
Someone should take Mercury out of the microwave.
Thank you.
Said that.
He's on video.
I have a box in my face.
And it's not an orgy.
Yeah. Tales from a Seattle girl or whatever.
It's like that
It's my
was a great
autobiography.
joke.
I will say that like having been someone that does go to therapy on a regular basis, there's pieces of it that can feel helpful, but also like it's still the work. You still have to do it. So
That's kind of what I was like. Some people, maybe need more help finding what the work is to do. I think in the past I've been
You're
like
smart enough to
well,
to
not
know.
smart enough.
No.
I feel like I've had a lot of practice. I've done a lot of talking, a lot of thinking about it. I feel like I typically have pretty good instincts, but I have been, that's what I was saying, I felt really out of touch with my feelings lately, and it's like not being maybe honest about how, like what I feel about my dad or, some people that it's just like have been really, the stages of whatever grief or just coming to an acceptance about things, and
Not
maybe being
honest
in
with yourself.
denial. Yeah, exactly. Being honest, and like putting them into words. I think that's something that therapy can be really helpful with, is actually saying stuff out loud that can feel not good or whatever, but it makes it real and it makes things clear and it gets it off of your chest. And so that's what, I don't need a therapist because I have Umberto. That's so fair to him.
But also, I was gonna say, like, part of the therapeutic environment is actually just having a place that's like a safe place to be able to bounce those ideas. So if you have a partner that you're like,
no judgment
I
zone.
can do this with this person. Is it necessarily fair to them?
That's what I
but
was like,
having like some solid boundaries around
and you
how
have
you do
to,
it.
like, if your partner or someone, it's like, if they're telling you something, like challenging you, you have to like do something with that, you know? Like if you're going to use, especially people in your life, like friends, because
accountability
because it does affect them. If your therapist is there for you in the way that you come in, and if you keep fucking up, they'll want you to get better, but it doesn't affect them personally like it does your partner or your friends.
Right.
So it really is something you have to take like really seriously if you're going to be in that space, being that vulnerable, putting that much like of this energy and like trauma like out there. Someone can like receive it. You can have
labor.
I mean it is a lot of emotional labor, and if people, it's great when the people in your life are there for you for that, but it still is, like Danae said, it's like you have to do the work. And if it's those people in your life, you have to do the work, or you're gonna like fuck up your relationship, and that's gonna keep twisting you down until you do what? You finally go to therapy.
So
you better be smart enough to know that you can really fuck it up if you don't do some work and like hold yourself responsible.
I mean, I spent a couple years going to therapy and not doing the work. And going back and be like, well, I should do this, until finally, ended up in jail and quit drinking and blah, blah, blah. And then going back to therapy, it was like a completely different thing when it was finally like, you have to stop drinking and abusing drugs. Kind of what my therapist has been saying.
But now I'm doing it.
But now I'm doing the work. I got medication and stuff. And then, therapist stopped accepting my insurance, so haven't been back since.
So they were like,
you
don't need me
6
anymore.
years. You graduated. Because capitalism is bad. Well,
because that's what part of it is like, how much do you need it versus the cost? I mean, that's one that's really can be hard to justify, rather than like
just
your
unloading
physical
on
health.
your friends. That's free.
Like, besides all the friends you lose,
I was gonna say,
shit.
until it starts costing you, whatever. But
I mean, but if you're just smart enough to avoid that,
I too have to pay to
then
keep
you can
friends
have
around.
lifelong friends like this right here.
Is this therapy?
This is
By the way, this is an intervention.
Wait, who are we intervening for?
Doug, you need to start drinking again. You've been the most boring person I know for years.
You used to be so fun at parties.
Remember when you dealt drugs?
Well, speaking of, just kidding, because it's completely not speaking of. I just had this. Speaking of family issues, Italian man accused of dressing up as his dead mom to claim her pension. Earlier this month, the commune's registry office in Borgo Virgilio unmasked the man, her son, when he tried to renew Graziella Dalloglio's identity card, prompting police to find her mummified remains in his home. To keep collecting benefits, the son concealed her death, hiding her body and collecting pension payments plus income from the estate of 3 houses for 3 years.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Wow.
What's that?
Mrs. Doubtfire?
It's kind of a Mrs. Doubtfire situation.
But Italian.
He was, this is the Italian version.
It's like his dead mother in the basement.
No, it's a movie called Bernie, with Jack Black,
Bernie Sanders.
where he's like a
It's not like Weekend at Bernie's.
well,
Is it?
he's like a caretaker for this old woman, and he lives with her and stuff, and she dies, and he keeps up the ruse because she's like rich and stuff. It was like this dark comedy. Wasn't that great, but I was like, oh my god, that's like that movie that I saw years ago.
That's where he got the idea.
Or it was like
Yeah, he watched. They found 5 copies on DVD of
on Rick
Bernie.
and Morty, where they're watching interdimensional cable, and it's like a movie that Jerry produced in another universe, and
Yeah.
it's like the woman who died, and she left her cats everything, but they needed to, so it's like all these cats moving around her dead body.
That's so
And he,
nasty.
has
She's like
sex with
rotting.
these, like, Mrs. So-and-so, and it's just a rotting corpse of these cats
Animated by
controlling it.
cats, yeah.
And it was like whatever Mrs. Something's Cat's House 3, and produced by Jerry
Yeah, there's
Smith.
been
He's like,
previous
"God,
ones.
yeah."
Yeah, the clip that comes up, one of them is Jack Black's best acting scene from Bernie 2011, and it's actually 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
I just don't remember a lot from it.
2011.
He's the assistant funeral director, and he's one of the most beloved residents in the small Texas town of Carthage. Sunday school teacher, choir member, and creator of spectacular funerals, Bernie is a friend to everyone, including Marjorie Nugent. Oh, she's played by Shirley MacLaine.
Nice.
A rich but nasty widow whom no one else likes. Oh, yeah, and he's practically the only one who interacts with her and stuff. Everyone likes him. But when Marjorie is found shot to death and stuffed in a freezer, Bernie is charged with the murder, and concerned Carthage citizens immediately spring to his defense.
Oh.
That's what it was. Okay, I'm mixing up 2 movies here, probably with Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, maybe.
It's directed by Richard Linklater. Bless you.
Who was that?
Yeah. Oh, and Matthew McConaughey's in it. Filmed entirely in documentary-esque drama and true crime elements.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe I'd watch
Gotta
it.
add
I mean,
that
I
to the
saw it
list.
13 years ago or whatever when it came out, on video. But, what? People also ask, where is Bernie Tiede today? Wait,
Who?
is
this
this...
based on a true story?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
So that's why it's shot in that style, too.
Wow.
Interesting.
He resided in the Telford unit of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 15 years. He currently resides at the Estelle unit. He's not eligible for parole until August 2029. It's coming up,
Wow.
which is the day after his 71st birthday.
Oh.
He is currently the lead plaintiff in a lawsuit against the Texas Department of Criminal Justice regarding the lack of air conditioning in its prisons, which the suit estimates kills 14 inmates a year.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Texas
He's like, I
sucks,
killed
dude.
one person and I had to die because of no air conditioning?
Yeah,
Golly.
I
you
feel
die in a pool of sweat.
I listened to a podcast recently. It was like, I don't know if it was like This American Life or something, but it was talking about like parole hearings and stuff and how like few people actually get parole, especially if they've like been charged with murder at some point in their life.
or violent crime.
I don't think that prisons should exist, but I do think that people, even if they've been like charged with like prison for life, should be able to get out at like a certain age. Regardless, like if you're like retirement age,
you're starting your free Harvey Weinstein arc right now.
oh no, I take it back.
Rape,
No, but it's like
rape,
prison-
you can just stay there forever. But some other stuff, it's
Yeah,
murder. Unless it was a child. If it was a woman, I mean, come on. What are you
The
doing
American
there?
people are tired of women.
Yeah, come on.
They're criminals and
true.
rapists.
No.
I feel like, well, if you spent like a majority of your life in prison, Harvey Weinstein did not do that.
Yeah. If you're going to spend...
He
Caveats.
still has time,
Oh, yeah. Because he was a
to add
big
on
fat old man by the time he went to
with
prison.
a messed
With a
up
big old
penis.
Yeah, he can die in
nose
prison
that's
for all I care.
pockmarked.
Yikes. Anyway, but I do feel like it's like if
Anti-Jew
you
again.
go into if you go,
I didn't even think about that. He has a big, like, wide, fat face that looks like he drinks a lot, like a nose that an alcoholic gets.
Probably.
You know? Like,
he's just an
There,
ugly
that's
dude.
where you
He
speak
just,
into
like,
the microphone, into the front of it.
He
Oh yeah.
There
is
we
like he just is like a gross, like, you know, beauty comes from within, and that's why Harvey Weinstein looks like that. That's why he looks like a fucking monster that's like all nasty and like his skin is made of clay and stuff because he's a rapey McRaperson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
He is also Irish.
Yeah.
Rapey McRaperson. But yeah, so I mean, end of the story really is I need to find like an old lady that's collecting a pension. So
Yeah.
to the listeners, you know,
You got a
If
couch,
anyone-
you got an old grandma.
If anyone knows
I've
an
got
old
an extra
lady,
freezer
got a
in the
pension.
garage.
good to know.
Yeah. In America, it's like, well, that would never happen in here. No one has pensions anymore.
Yeah, what, pension? Yeah.
Pension? What? She worked a trade?
You know what's crazy is I think my grandma has a pension because my grandpa worked for the USPS.
How much do you love her?
Yeah.
I mean, I love her. She loves my dog. She's the only other person in my family, so she's like won
She's
some
a keeper.
serious
She's a
points
real
with me.
She a real
Yeah.
one.
She a real
We
one.
love grandma up in here.
So,
Is she a listener?
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Will
I don't
she
think
be?
she would be cool
Into
with
it.
rapey McRaperson.
Yeah. Probably not.
Yes.
So,
It's been a couple weeks since we've talked. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened.
yeah. But what?
It's
But
all
what?
the
Marjorie
same.
Taylor Greene is
That shocked me. That truly shocked me, honestly.
resigning, retiring.
I was really,
really stupid.
really surprised. I don't know.
There you go.
I just was really surprised.
Yeah.
That she
Yeah.
just seemed like too much of a bitch to be, you know, just like.
I'm not standing down.
It showed like a
Yeah.
picture of her like when she was all dressed in like all her Trump stuff, and then Umberto and I were like, she's like 51 years old. Can you believe that? That she dresses like that?
She looks
Oh,
like
man.
one of those like CrossFit people.
She does
is.
do CrossFit.
That makes sense.
That's how she made money before becoming a representative. She owned CrossFit gyms too, because she started
So she
one
got such a
after
big,
getting
thick
money from her dad, who owns like multi-million-dollar construction companies.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you not seen her do her CrossFit?
I don't
things?
look
She
for
does
Marjorie
this?
Yeah.
Taylor Greene for fun.
She
No.
does. I've seen it so many times though, like because it got memed for a while. She does these like pull-up things,
Yeah.
where you're really wrenching your body around,
Oh,
and
yeah.
going up above the bar, and it looks so bad for you. And
It
of
does.
course, then the CrossFit conservatives are like, nope, it's good form. It's good.
Yeah,
She's
like,
really hitting it.
no.
Let's see you try to do that. It's like, no, I don't want to break my neck.
I want to have shoulders when I'm
Yeah.
in my 60s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's pretty much running a marathon on her arms every day when she does that. You just look at our dad and his poor tired legs after being a runner for so long. Like, man, kept you in shape, and now you walk 0.5 miles an hour everywhere.
You're slow.
You slow,
Pops.
shuffling old man.
Yeah.
So the lesson I'm learning is I should not move my
No
body.
running.
No
Yep.
running.
We take the Trump method here.
You know?
You have a finite amount of energy.
They say
You don't waste it.
walking, it's like the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Humans
You walk
are made
instead of run.
to walk. Yeah.
Humans were made to walk. Have you
We
seen those
are,
videos
big
of those
time.
people that will do like four-legged running though? Like they'll run with
their
their
hands
arms and their legs.
Like chimps.
Like chimps.
I've seen the something about like there's like these
belly would get in
red
the
pilled like man camps and stuff, and like they do stuff like that. They're all getting yelled at, and it's just men with too much money that have
And like too much time on their
nothing
hands.
to live for. Yeah, where they're like, I make $200,000 a year
And
and,
I
have
don't
no
have any
family,
friends.
no friends. Yeah, and I feel like
I'm
a
a high
soy
value
boy.
man though.
Yeah, so I need to go to Chimp Town.
You gotta go
Chimp
learn how to be more of a
workout.
man.
I need to learn how to be more of an ape.
Get back
It's
to my
primal.
primal instincts.
Yeah, it's primal.
Oh my god.
I want to be like the Liver King, but on all fours.
You know what? I honestly, I support this idea. Can we send all of them to that and just leave them there year round?
Just now figure out how to get back.
Just like a summer
Try
camp.
getting back to town on all fours.
Yeah.
And they all, are found in a ditch.
Yeah.
They're all hit by cars on the highway. They're trying to act like animals. He had his nose to the ground.
You go to visit them like a year later, no one speaks English anymore. It's like
all this,
the opposite of Planet of the Apes.
They blew it up. Yeah, they set off their own nuclear bomb.
Strong apes, strong together.
Yeah. They'll talk like Jerry Gergen, or like Kevin in that Office thing, Why say many words when
few words do trick?
Yeah.
They're so good at quoting.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Well, this is kind of good. This was last month. This was a month and a half ago. I had it in my notes. In Maryland, only 0.03% opt out of LGBTQ plus education in Maryland after SCOTUS gives them the right to.
Wow.
0.03%.
That's like how many people?
So it's like you can find these people where it's like,
and you can just knock on their door and you say hello.
After SCOTUS gave them the right, only 43 families took them up on it. It's like, oh boy. Well, there's like 40 of those kids that are not going to be speaking to you, I'm sure.
We just need to take the drag queens to their doors.
Yeah. We know who it is.
I heard you opted out.
Yeah.
Well, you can't opt out of me standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Invite me in for coffee, please. Yeah, I guess, which is dumb. I wonder what it's like in other places, though. It's kind of nice knowing that. And that's all I know of Montgomery County, Maryland, is like what they say on Cumtown, which seems like it's not like, it's not Austin, Texas or something like that. It's not Portland. It's outside of Baltimore. And I'm sure it's not radical leftists. It's just normal people, It's normal people on the East Coast, probably, huge wealth disparities all over. It's all normal.
Sure.
And when given the option to care about this stuff, like the anti-trans stuff or hating drag queens or Kamala's not for you, she's for they, them, or blah, blah, blah. When it comes down to it, people don't care. They don't. Sometimes they're just more progressive than you think, where it's like, well, they should all be able to live their lives, the bare minimum, which is progressive in America. But generally, people don't give a shit. And the Democrats like, oh my gosh, we went too far left. We went too far left. We treat trans people like human beings. Well, sure, we'll get rid of gay marriage if it means that you'll open the government back up. Or so it's like, it's really.
Gavin Newsom's like, actually, I don't like trans people, because I want to be president.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just agree with Charlie Kirk while he's on my show. He's like, all right, I'm agreeing with him.
Yeah.
Well, there goes one of our front runners.
Yeah. We got Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, boy. I wonder. Let's talk about the 2028 presidential. No.
Oh God! I was like, I'm not ready.
They are talking about it. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Did you turn that around? You got to face the little thing towards you.
I just feel like
okay.
I'm like, anybody who would be in the running for like, of course, the presidency, but a Senate seat or some high level, like, don't they have a job right now?
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't they be doing, like, really proving right fucking now while doing their job that they're getting paid to do, that they were probably elected to do? So many of these people, shouldn't they be doing their job rather than, like, mounting a campaign for something? Like, 3.5 years ahead of time, where it's like,
Yeah.
when are you gonna like do your fucking job that is supposed to be so good
Yeah.
that I want to elect you to something else with even more power and more responsibility?
Cory
Do your
Booker
fucking job.
was just in New Hampshire, talking to people and be like, and kissing up to New Hampshire voters, saying you guys should still always be the first primary.
Cory
And, but
Booker
it's
is
like,
so
what the fuck are you-
I hate him
embarrassing.
so much.
He's
are you
such a
talking about?
loser.
You should be the first primary. It's like, what are you talking about?
Honestly, I feel like
The
half of
government was just shut down.
Yeah.
You idiot.
You just got like embarrassed all over the internet about taking APAC money.
Yeah.
Which that entire argument, like, it just makes him seem like a stupid person in my mind.
really does.
Instead of where it's like, yeah, but you do take APAC money, and he's like, but it's a minuscule part of my donations. It's like immediately the first thing is, so then it shouldn't be a problem to not take it then, right?
Yeah.
If it's so minuscule, don't take it. And it's like, well, it was $800,000, and he's like, that's over the course of my entire career, though. That's not a lot.
Yeah,
It's like,
but that's
a lot,
literally
dude.
no matter
lot
what.
of
That's
fucking
$800,000.
Yeah.
That's almost $1 million.
Yes.
That's not $1,500. You know,
Yeah.
it's not,
That's not-
$25. 8 years ago or something.
Yeah, grassroots donations.
That's
From
800
APAC.
grand from another country. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
No, they're an American thing. Supposedly,
What, they're like
they're
Guam?
not directly connected
Yeah.
to Israel.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not. They're
They're
just
like Guam.
serving
Yeah, that's what Israel is.
That's what I'm saying.
interests and stuff.
If only Guam had as much political power as Israel did, they'd be a
Yeah.
state already.
maybe.
They'd be a state. They'd
They
have
could
4
vote.
senators.
Yeah, could have some representation in our government. Oof.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a military base there anymore.
Because today is
Whoa,
Thanksgiving.
that was a big one.
It's like I've thought of this before about indigenous people here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why aren't they like part of the have a huge dealings with the government? Like, why, maybe there's is there an office that
There is.
but there's nobody
But they don't have a
talks
ton
about that, or
Yeah, they don't have a ton
power.
of political
They
power.
don't pay
but
taxes. They don't get to.
there's
I'm sure that's their reasoning.
there's
Yeah.
the Office of Tribal Affairs.
Sure, and it's like
Wonder who's the head of that under the Trump administration.
yeah, it's probably some guy who's
Yeah.
been wearing
Michael
a
Whitenbach.
headdress, several times for Halloween in the past couple years.
Yeah, it's Justin Trudeau.
Yeah,
It's like someone that's actually just from India.
yeah. And
They're like,
feel
he's
See,
Indian,
Columbus
right?
was trying to get there. We just made it all the way. So,
I feel like, of course, that there is, but I've thought that before about how much it's like they're, what is their sort of status? Like reservations and their own tribal governments, and their own tribal police, and all that kind of stuff, and like how. I mean, yeah, duh. This is like a whole thing. You talk about statistics in America, and it's like, oh my gosh, black people and Latinos, and so much of it, like indigenous people are like, ugh.
Yeah.
Even way worse, like statistics on, I mean, we all know, like trafficking of women, or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just,
oh, it's horrible.
everything affects, them. Like
Yeah.
when it affects minorities, they're like really badly affected by lack of resource. So like, what's up with that? You think?
Well-
Since it's Thanksgiving, we'll talk about that.
We can
Yeah.
get the latest OTR Office of Tribal Relations news delivered to our inbox if you sign up for OTR News. But this is the Office of Tribal Relations, which is different, I guess.
Probably.
That's one of the first thing that came up.
There's
though.
a
It's-
Washington State
it's-
Office of
Sure.
Tribal Affairs, and that
sure.
the tribal relations is probably the
And I know
federal
that they
level.
talk about it a lot
the
here in
Office
Washington
of Tribal
State,
Relations just deals with the USDA. With
Interesting.
the Department of Agriculture. Every news story on here is about the USDA. USDA launches screwworm.gov, centralizing New World screwworm information across the federal government.
Okay.
USDA issues guidance to
Sure.
protect religious
Parasites.
expression in the federal workplace. Oh boy. Let's
I guess
see.
so. Is this a dumb question? Do Native American people vote for president?
No.
They don't.
No.
Do people in Guam don't? People in
'Cause I
Puerto
think
Rico
I don't know. I'm
don't?
just saying it.
Oh.
He's saying it. Because I think that there's like,
There's the Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Like, are they-
Well, they're sovereign.
Oh, it's called
They're-
that?
They're sovereign, and I feel like
Yeah.
that makes them like a
Because
citizen, but slightly different. I need to-
Reservations are not technically
That's
like
what I
part of the
mean.
United States.
But they live,
Yeah.
but don't they? I mean, like, so they just are I mean, of course, yeah, they're totally surrounded by America, you
Yeah.
know, on these concentration camps that was, you know, obviously we all
Yeah.
know that kind of stuff.
You'll shuffle them out to the desert.
They're also they're governed separately. Like they
Mm-hmm.
govern themselves on some level, but also there's some amount of like federal
That's what
governance from the Supreme Court. But it's like usually what they do is like if there's like a tribal law that gets
Precedents.
it gets precedence, but then like sometimes things can still get taken to the Supreme Court.
So in the Department of the Interior, we have the the Bureau of Indian Affairs. Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, they can't like update that. Which let's see is, which is run by Brian Mercier, who is
Okay.
an enrolled member of the Confederated Tribes of the Grand Ronde Community of Oregon.
Nice.
Prior to his appointment, he served as regional director of the Northwest region. Okay.
Nice.
We've got Bart
Represent.
Stevens. He's a member of the San Carlos Apache tribe.
Nice.
Richard Glenn Melville.
Seeing a
Of the
lot of-
Makah tribe of Washington.
Nice.
Joanna Blackhair. So there's all this leadership stuff, but it's like, what do they do? I think it's about the actual reservations. So it has a list of federally recognized tribes because they have to be recognized by the federal government. It has tribal land and reservation boundaries. You can research ancestry on here, and they have its own heading for tracing Cherokee Indian ancestry.
So would you have to like become a citizen of the United States if you're like a member of a tribe here? Like you would have to like how but it's all so different, you know, like Puerto Rico, like Guam, like some of these like territories, but it's not a territory because it's sovereign. But
American Indians and Alaska Natives have the same right to vote as all U.S. citizens.
I was
Yeah, because I
wondering to
remember
say-
talking about them picking up ballots from there and stuff.
I couldn't. I'm sure.
It's since 1924, all American Indians born within the United States are U.S. citizens and are also citizens of the state where they live. Additionally, they're citizens of their tribe.
Nice.
And each tribe has its own criteria. But the relationship between the tribes and the U.S. government is complex,
It seems like it.
with tribes recognized as sovereign nations. Means they have the power to govern themselves, enforce their own laws, and manage their own tribal lands. So
definitely like
that's where
on
all
the-
those illegal votes came from that got
Yeah.
Biden elected.
Yeah.
from the sovereign
Obviously,
nation of
they don't have
Yakima.
any oversight.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
That's
it's
it.
but it's like on there, like on a I guess a reservation is what man.
Tribal lands.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, it sounds. I mean, they're called that. I mean, they say it
Yeah.
says that, but that makes. But what's the whole tribal lands? The whole United States. You know, so
And Canada.
That's what if I was one of their lawyers,
Yeah.
I'd say it says right here tribal
Oh
lands.
man, going back to this discussion that you were yelling at Thanksgiving after doing your land acknowledgement, you know, and you're like, well, you know what? The only, you know, speaking of immigration, and everyone groaned. No.
Brother, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it was funny. It was it's school indoctrination, leftists, socialists in school. Because Sophia was the day before Thanksgiving,
She learned
or
about
2 days
sharing.
before. No, she was like, we learned the actual story of Thanksgiving and how they didn't have like a dinner with the Native Americans there and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay.
She's like, we read that
Wow.
when they came, the conquistadors would actually cut off women's vaginas and stretch their their labia over their helmets and wear it like as a prize. Wow,
Columbus was a
you really
monster, Dad.
Learned a lot.
Just learned the truth. She's like, yeah, we're reading Howard Zinn in my sixth grade U.S. history class. I'm like, all right, well, this, for being a C- rated school district, this is coming along well. So good thing that it's almost an hour, and we just didn't get into what Natalie and I were talking about the other day.
We'll have to say
shout out to BadEmpanada, the popular streamer who was arguing with me on YouTube, and even gave me his email and said, "Come on the show and debate me."
Okay.
But the thing is, that actual discussion aside, I was.
Can you
broadly
enlighten the audience on this? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. That, not just the discussion. Oh, now I knocked something onto the computer, and let me just go back here. Okay. We were arguing, he just thinks that anyone who ever joined the U.S. military is a monster and murderer and yada, 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 no matter what. And he doesn't believe that the poverty draft exists and yada, yada. And I agree with BadEmpanada on a lot of things. But that, I was just like, that's kind of silly. Like, it makes you seem stupid. I was like, because either that dumb. Or you're just purely, like, denying the realities of living in the United States and yada yada. You don't know what it's like. He doesn't live in the United States. And he's very anti-American. It's just one of those things. And so it made me, but I was thinking, I was like, man, it's like these guys like that, where not even like in terms of like, it's not just purity testing leftist bullshit. It's like, there are these people who are the ones that are well-read on theory, that actually know this stuff, that have their principles or whatever on anti-imperialism and on anti-bourgeois politics and stuff like that. They're always the ones who, because
have no friends.
Yes, pretty much. The crustier you are, like as Hassan puts it, like a crusty anarchist, like someone who's really, it's just, they're purely that. They're really annoying to talk to, or a crusty Marxist that's really on that. I'd say the chasm between book reading, theory, intellectual types of Marxists that they know because they are well read on these subjects. They know how socialism works, how revolutionary action works. They know what needs to be done. They know what needs to be taught or learned for widespread revolution or anti-imperial sentiment, and the chasm between that and their ability to implement these things or spread actual revolutionary action to the people that would need to be engaging in it is so huge. It's like, due to their said intellectualism separating them from normal people. Like, the further you go with that, the further away you are from normal people, and changing the minds of normal people is the basis of everything you need to do, right?
It's literally everything you believe in is getting normal people on the same side as you. Like, and you're saying, like, all these, like, Marxist types, too. I'm like, that's so fucking anti, like, working class solidarity. You're like, it's like, what do you think? That's what some of these, like, leftists and, like, Marxists, when they're talking about working class, it's like, you're gonna have to do a lot of, like, compromising on your fucking values, or what it feels like it, to have these people in your, like, to have solidarity with these people, to understand they're products of the system and all that, is to know that not everyone reads Kropotkin, and, like, all this stuff. It's like, there's going to be racists, there's going to be veterans, there's going to be a lot of kinds of people, because all those things even exist and are perpetuated within the system of capitalism, blah, blah,
because
blah. You
because
can
of the system you're trying to get over.
Pity people like that. You can't hate them because what are you doing? Those are your people. Those are literally your people. These are not guys who serve in the military, Umberto, those are literally working class
Amanda.
fucking people. Yeah. It's like, he's from maybe like South America or something, and I can feel like, sure, you can have a pretty bad attitude towards the United States
It's
military.
understandable to be very anti-imperialist. If you're a Marxist anyway, you should
Sure.
be.
About America in particular.
But and especially...
That's what I'm like, all these people in Guam, that's why I was thinking about Guam so much, was because it's like, they have the highest rate of military, whatever it is, enrollment or enlistment or whatever of like any of the states.
Yeah, it's like the only way that you can like get out of poverty in some places.
Yeah, it's a literal because
So he's
and
saying
it's like
poverty draft doesn't exist. Like that's what BadEmpanada was like
and it's
exactly
like,
arguing what
but that's
exactly
just
like
not correct.
But it does
That's just
because of the U.S. military and
Correct.
imperialism. It's like, and the difference with, I mean, these people that were, all these people that jumped to his defense and are arguing with me, where they're like, oh, and you just think that they have no responsibility for what they did, or you just think that it's okay for for America to be like this.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
The entire point is that it's not that this is the way it should be. This is the way it is.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
People have been indoctrinated since birth to support the imperial war machine. You would know that if you were a normal fucking person. Like if you talked to normal people, if you took a step back and looked at like the propaganda that we're totally surrounded with all the time and what is accepted as normal American culture, you'd know that it's not so easy to just be like, as BadEmpanada said, you could have done anything else. You could have been flipping burgers. And it's like, so that's don't just not understand how things work.
Yeah, that's not how
people aren't joining the military.
Poverty is what you're saying. Those are my choices. So you're saying the poverty draft doesn't exist, even though literally what you're describing is to either live in poverty or make this other choice. And what is that?
And my idea too, I'm just like, you're expecting too much of so-called normies to have these principles in the first place. You're expecting way too much of American teenagers.
Yeah.
And it's like what they're supposed to have. It's like when I was in high school, I was anti-military and I was against the war in Iraq, and I was looked at as a psycho because of that, because it was 2004, and it's like you're expecting these people to have already arrived at this conclusion and believe in it enough to take a principled stand to live in poverty or go to jail if there was a draft or something like that. It's like,
we went through
this in the 1960s.
While you're still developing a brain.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, so we know that that's bad, that they're in this position. That's the problem. You need to be upset at how much work it'll take to stop that being the case, to stop that from being the norm.
Right.
And it's like, and if you weren't a crusty MLM,
multi-level marketing,
Marxist-Leninist Maoist, then you would understand this.
You would, know what? Honestly, read a fucking book. All I'm thinking about during this, well, I'm listening to, but, there's that book.
That's all I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking about that book, All the Light We
Thanksgiving
Cannot
dinner.
See. Yeah, it's about, it's like World War II. And one of the main characters, he's a young boy. He's like maybe like 11 when it starts. And he becomes a Nazi.
Yeah.
And I love, you have so much love. He's a young boy because
I love Nazis.
I love him.
And I love
Werner,
this book. It really taught me to be a Nazi.
He starts out, it's like his options, and he's like picked because he's really good with radios and things like that. Like he's and the war is coming. So it's like, okay, so I have a choice to do something I really don't. He's young. He's very young when it starts. Or I can go into the mines where people get, he lives in an orphanage, and he watches people coming out of them, like they're dead-eyed, the job's dangerous, people die, it's like, or choose poverty, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, those are kind of like, these hardlining motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's
It's like,
I'm 13, by the way.
yeah, exactly. I'm an
Yeah.
orphan and all this stuff. It's like, that's like an extreme example, but aren't you supposed to be smart enough to understand like the complexity of people's life choices and situations and opportunities?
It's all based on like the system that we're products
Yeah.
of. Like,
I mean, yeah, like read a fucking
And
book.
it's
Haven't
like-
you read all these books before you leftist idiots?
Yeah, and the gulf,
Read it.
Well,
the
the
actual
fiction
issue is that this is the system that produces those people.
Right.
It's like people became Nazis, right? And it's like, well, yeah, they shouldn't have. They could be held responsible. It's like,
Sure.
yeah, the problem is why they became Nazis because of fascist culture, the fascist takeover of an entire society, and people that literally, I mean, not everyone is sitting there reading Kropotkin. And so if they're born at that time and they live in Germany, there's a big chance that they'll be a Nazi because that's how fascism works. It's like,
And it works.
I mean, like, and I would argue that someone that might be like, I'm a Marxist or whatever, and like has that kind of attitude, or I'm like, okay, but like one of his theories was that anytime there's some kind of oppressing class, it's going to be like creating systems to keep a class in subjugation.
yeah,
And like,
that's capitalism.
that's literally like, but like you can't just like extract individuals outside of
And
that
say that they want
and
to
be
kill
like,
brown
I'm a
people.
Marxist.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make any
That's
sense.
like saying, yeah, he's like, that's idiotic that he would even think that. It's like that, exactly what you're saying,
So-
that they're operating outside of all of these systems and they're choosing to join the military because they actually hate Muslims.
And-
And it's like, but they did that
And that's the
outside of the
thing.
oppressive
There
propaganda.
were people
of-
like that, and that's how I know that not everyone's like that. When they, because they didn't arrive at that conclusion in the same way. They just were funneled in, as people have been
Right.
for 200 years, and it's like, yeah, because I mean, we were post 9/11 high schoolers. It's like, I know people that just wanted to kill Muslims, that joined the military and killed people and came back and they're all fucked up in the head. And I know people that didn't and came back and are very fucked up in the head because they didn't join the military just to kill brown
they
people.
probably wanted like
and they
tuition.
have a lot
Yeah.
of trouble sleeping at night 20 years later.
Yeah.
War
So
were
anyway,
declared.
BadEmpanada, if you're watching this, bro, we just got to get you some more book
You know what?
recommendations.
BadEmpanada, you talk to Humby. That wouldn't
Yeah.
be a debate. That would be a conversation. Humby's
Yeah.
the best at it. A military veteran. And, you could talk to a real person about this and not be just like an online leftist like
Yeah.
that. That's so not solidarity slave.
Yeah.
I will
bitch.
say that like I'm a grad student in a social work program. Like 70% of the people in my class are retired military now. Like
Yeah.
there are people that literally join because they think that they can make the world better for
Yeah.
their families
And get college education.
Army Corps of
And they
Engineers,
get
ever heard of
education.
that?
Wow.
I'm not saying it's
That
the
took
right way to
tribal
go
lands.
about it,
No.
but
did
like that's kind of how we have things set up here, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, and we don't.
It's not
We
how
don't.
it should be. It's how it is.
It's
yeah,
how it is.
that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you? You're from Argentina? You're the Nazi.
Pretty white looking, bro.
Dun, dun, dun. Anyways,
But, yeah, well, the only thing that should be crusty is the edges of the cheese on that mac. And when it's coming out of the oven with your Thanksgiving leftovers.
there
So,
you go. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And remember,
Drugs are fun.
Do some mushrooms when you feel like you hate your
I
parents.
hope everyone had a really great weekend.
yeah. Most people.
Yeah.
I hope
Most.
most people had a
Most
great
people,
weekend.
yes.
People that are listening to this had a great weekend.
Yeah, that's true. And shout out to the people that hate watch this.
Yeah.
That's what happens
Thank you.
too.
That's so sweet. Like, honestly, I
Sweet.
don't understand why you would do
I
that.
love that Spotify comment still.
Oh, yeah.
Pure garbage, or this is trash, or whatever it was. It's like,
And you commented? That's like,
Oh,
wow, you really
Yeah.
took your
so
time.
nice.
oh, I have. That's still the header,
Header,
for the Inane Blather Twitter. Is your podcast is garbage with a little pin and our heart on it. So,
That's so funny.
but anyway,
Love
since this isn't working,
Bitches leave.
okay.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
I was gonna say, all right, see you in a second.